I'm nervous. I don't want my first swing ever with my club to be a shank. What is up, YouTube? It is good to see me almost at 500 subscribers. I'm absolutely stoked and grateful. I'm gonna need to order my new irons soon. Like, I'm gonna need to go online, spec them out, and order these bad boys because 500 is here. All thanks to you guys. So really appreciate the love, the support on the channel, the positive comments. I read them all. I try and respond to all of them. We're growing over here on my channel. Can't help it. Sorry if I sound a little sick, little congested today. Have been for the last week. It's hard to get out and golf without any irons in the bag. So I have thought of doing some future videos before I get my irons, since when I custom order those, they're going to take a couple of weeks to be made and shipped to me. So I've thought of a few ideas to actually get out on the course and play without irons. So patience, bear with me. Those videos will come. But for now, today's video is going to be understanding what the hype is behind 7 woods. So I had not been paying attention or had not really heard anything about 7 woods until maybe a couple months ago. I am learning and seeing quite a bit of hype and popularity behind the 7 wood, and maybe some people are trying to keep it a little secret to themselves. But I know my favorite golfer, one of my favorite golfers of all time, DJ, has a 7 wood and even has a 9 wood. So in this video, I'm actually going to be going through what it's all about. I've done some research on 7 woods, what they're for, the distance they're meant for. I bought one. Yeah. So I have swung a 7 wood 3 times in my whole life. And that was at the PGA Superstore. I tried a TaylorMade QI 35 7 wood, just off the rack demo club. I swung it 3 times, and I think the simulators are juiced. They've got to be juiced, because I was hitting my 7 wood 275 yards. There's just no way. That's like my 4 wood numbers. So there's no chance a 7 wood 21 degrees aloft is going that far. So guys, I bought one. Haven't ever swung it. So I actually found a good deal. Shout out to my guy Dwayne, who I met on Facebook Marketplace and have become good friends, fast friends. Yeah, Dwayne, he gave me a good deal on a Titleist GT2 7 wood. Stiff shaft, which I like the shafts on my woods stiff. Only on my driver do I like the extra stiff. Anyway, the dude had it for a couple of months. Didn't love it. Ended up going with another one. I love Titleist. My 4 wood is Titleist. It's the TSR2, so it's the previous year model, and then my 7 wood's in the new GT series. Psyched on that. And we are going to be learning about this club together right now on the driving range. So I have never swung it. I'm going to be filming me swinging it. I'll throw some tracers on those, but we're going to find out what my distance is. How I got it was I traded my 2 iron. I've always taken pride in my ball striking with my irons, and at one point my 2 iron was the best club in the bag. Like, it was just my fairway finder, and I think I'm just getting over myself and humbling myself a little bit to not think I need a 2 iron, because it's pretty cool to have a 2 iron in the bag. Everyone thinks you're super good until you step up and freaking slice it like I've been doing recently. It was pretty awesome, but swallowing my pride, and a 7 wood should be a pretty similar distance, but just a ton more loft. So we're gonna go onto the range right now, and we're gonna be swinging it for the first time. I'm excited. Let's do this thing. Let's get to 500 subscribers. I'm going to be ordering my new irons, and lots more content will be coming your way. Appreciate you guys. It's March 17th as I'm filming this right now. I just want to show the quick lineup. We got the 4 wood in the LACC head cover. Driver obviously in the Kobe head cover. The Lab. There she is, baby, the DF3. And here's my proof. March 17th as I'm filming. I really don't have irons. Like, I've got my wedges, my woods, and putter. So I truly am waiting till I hit 500 to get my new custom set. All thanks to you guys. Lots of pressure on this moment. First, this is literally, believe me or not, I don't care. This is the first swing I've ever had with this club. First 7-wood swing. I love how it looks. This should launch decently high. I'm nervous. I don't want my first swing ever with my club to be a shank. Buttercut. You guys might not even believe that. That was my first swing ever with this club. That was as perfect as it could have gone. So I've got wind fighting me left to right. So that 200 sign, I landed probably 30 yards past that with a range ball. So 230 carry with a range ball. So let's say the range ball takes like what, like 20% off, maybe 25% off, I don't know. Is that around like a 250 carry maybe? Is that safe to say? I don't know, let me know in the comments. I don't know this math, I don't know. Going to the range is hard because it's never like truly accurate. You're using a different ball. Let's see if my second swing can be as good as my first. That was delicious. Oh my gosh. I probably carried 240. That was a little high on the face too. Kind of launched pretty high. Guys, I can't make this up. My channel will always have authentic content. None of these mulligans and editing out bad shots. Like, this is legit. These are my first 2 swings with this thing, and I'm already in love. Okay, soft and easy. Let's keep the streak going. Okay, that was my first draw. I mean, I'm piping it, but that was my first inconsistent ball flight. We'll leave that in there. 4th swing. I love how hot it is off the face. I love it at address. I think it's beautiful. Let's go back to our little cut here. Oh, that's the one. That's the best one ever. I hope you guys can see that. Okay, I just carried the yellow flag. Buttercut. Dude, this is magical. So the difference between my 2-iron, which I no longer have, is my 2-iron is very low trajectory, piercing ball flight, and tons of rollout. It is impossible. I never use it on a par 5 for my second shot because you can't stop it. You cannot stop the ball. Like, I would need a 300-yard second shot into a par 5 to even think about using my 2-iron because it's going to be launching so low and it's going to be 50 yards of rollout. So the whole purpose of these 7-woods is to increase loft, increase the height that the ball gets so that it lands softer, lands more precise. So now going into par 5s, my 4-wood is probably going 270-ish with a little more rollout. This 7-wood is going to be my 200. Right now I'm thinking 250 yards is going to be the magic number for this club, that I can actually, if I'm 250 from the green, I can actually swing this and maybe even land it on the green. So let's find out how far exactly that yellow pin is way in the back. Okay, I'm getting 244 yards to the yellow flag. You guys let me know in the comments. With a range ball, I just flew it 244 and then it had probably 5 or 10 yards of rollout. I do know that I'm excited about going into par 5s with a club that comes in from a lot higher because I'm going to be able to stop it on a green and have more confidence. And that thing is significantly easier to hit than like an iron, obviously. And then the difference between the 7-wood and let's say like a 3 or 4 hybrid, a hybrid is meant to mimic an iron. So an iron will obviously be hardest to hit. A hybrid will be, a hybrid is in between a wood and an iron, meant to This guy just threw me off walking by and looking at me. Meant to mimic an iron and will still come in pretty hot. Doesn't get quite as high, as much loft. And then the wood is obviously meant to just increase that loft. So, all right guys, those are my initial thoughts. Thank you for tuning in. This is gonna be a short and sweet video. I'm excited to use it on the course. I think there will be lots of fun content coming ahead and lots of good shots to come with this particular club. So guys, appreciate the love and support. Let's break 500 with this video. As soon as we break 500 with this video, obviously the next goal is 1,000. We'll see what incentives I can give you guys and or myself to get to 1,000 subscribers. And last thing is, let's just bomb one up the middle as a send-off to end this video, to remind you, you need to like, comment, and subscribe.